When your partner says, I don't know who I am or what I want. So somebody, I'm not going to mention names, after 11 years together, the partner looked at her and said, I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want. He's over the age of 60 and suddenly everything she thought she could count on feels shaky. And she was left asking, if he doesn't know who he is, where does that leave me? And if you've been in a similar situation yourself, you know it's not just confusing, it's devastating. You've poured love, time and energy into a relationship that now feels like quicksand. So let's have, a look at what this kind of confession stirs up inside, because you end up walking on eggshells, afraid that pressing him will push him further away. You might feel guilty for wanting more because he's going through something. And you start living in limbo, waiting for him to figure it out while your own needs sit quietly in the background. And underneath it all, the fear that you can't trust yourself to choose well in love ever again. Does that resonate with you? Please do comment if it does. Now, let's pause here for a moment because it's easy to slip into judgment, isn't it? But the truth is, if a man says, I don't know who I am, what he's really admitting is deep inner pain. He could be facing regrets, unhealed childhood wounds, or the disorientation that comes later in life when you realise the old roles that you've played don't give you meaning anymore. And that takes courage to admit. So yes, you can have compassion for his journey. You can honour that he's lost. But here's the boundary. You're not responsible for rescuing him from that lostness. You can't love him into clarity. You can't pour enough of yourself in to fill a void that he refuses to face. Compassion is beautiful, but not at the cost of abandoning yourself, is it? Let me know in the comments your thoughts about that. And that's where your power lies. His uncertainty doesn't have to mean your uncertainty. His confusion doesn't get to dictate your future. The real question is, what do I want? Who am I in this moment? What kind of love feels safe, nourishing and aligned for me? Because if he doesn't know what he wants, you don't have to keep waiting. You get to decide. Do you agree with that? What are you feeling if this resonates with you? So here's where you begin. Acknowledge your own heartbreak. Stop minimizing what this costs you. His crisis has ripple effect on your nervous system, your trust, your peace. Name it, feel it, get crystal clear on your non-negotiables. What do you need to feel loved and secure? Consistency, emotional depth, shared vision. Write it down because clarity for you will anchor you when he can't. Rebuild self-trust. The deepest wound isn't that he's lost. It's that you start doubting your own choices. Healing is about remembering that you can trust yourself to create a different kind of love story. Can't you? Do you agree? Give me a heart or a thumbs up. This moment, as painful as it is, might be the exact doorway back to yourself, because the real pivot isn't asking, will he ever figure himself out? The real pivot is asking, Will I finally stop waiting for someone else's clarity and start standing in my own power? That's how you stop settling for emotional breadcrumbs and start creating love that feels safe, equal, and fulfilling. So if you're sitting in this right now, I want you to know you don't have to do it alone. This is the exact work I do with women. I help you heal the patterns that keep you tied to unavailable partners. Rebuild your self-in energy so you can attract love that feels steady and true. The link is in the above or below, and you can join my 6-week journey. It's time to stop waiting in limbo and start building the love life that's aligned with you. And what you can say as an affirmation is, I can hold compassion for his journey without abandoning my own. My clarity begins with me.